Alright, so today's video, really easy video, how to mod your Nintendo Wii completely offline. Now, I've already done the rest of the entire video. When I went to record part 1, I noticed that my microphone was not selected properly. I had it up here, it's supposed to be right here, so it didn't record any audio, and I didn't want that. So, I already have the two files we're going to need. Let's go ahead, go to the internet, go to pleasehackme.com. What you're going to need next is your MAC address, which is on your Wii, so we'll launch, if this thing will launch. Make that a tad bit smaller. Alright. Wii options, Wii settings. Now, before doing any of this, please make sure that your Nintendo Wii is completely updated, connected to the internet, do an update, make sure. So console information, we'll go ahead and do it again. See, I've already been through this. Honest mistake, I'm not used to this program. I literally just started using it, which it's really actually not a bad program at all. It seems to capture everything just fine. It's free, which is also a plus. So cut the red wire, letter bomb. Now once you're in here, we just want the private folder and the boot.elf. Once that is done, drag and drop both of these files to the root of your SD card. Take the SD card out. Put it into the Wii. Also, make sure your date and time settings are correct. Time isn't really such a big deal, but date, it has to be today's date. Message board. There's our letter bomb file. We'll go ahead and open that up. Now I won't be doing any of this because, like I said, I've already installed everything. I had no idea that my mic was not recording, so I kind of feel stupid for that, but honest mistake, it happens. So it will take a minute on this screen because they want you to know you are not to pay for this software. You can pay to have your Wii modded, because if you're not sure how to do it and want somebody else to do it, you know, time is money, people's time is valuable, so you pay someone to have it done, that's different. If you're buying this software, no, walk away. Go to pleasehackme.com, like we were just at, and do it yourself for free. Alright, so we're going to continue. You want to go up here, install the homebrew channel, hit yes. I'm going to hit no because I already have it installed. Boot me. Install boot me as an iOS. Yes, continue. I'm going to hit no, take me back, because like I said, I've already done it. If it gives you the option to install boot 2, that is completely up to you. Personally, I don't like it. We have preloader installed. We don't need boot 2. Preloader, we'll get to that. It's really easy. I already had that recorded, so return to the main menu, exit. So once we go to this next screen, you guys are not going to have this all installed here. This is just because, like I said, I've already done the rest of the video, but didn't realize the beginning of the video my mic was basically muted until I went to go put the video parts together. So here, you're just going to press the home button. Launch Boot Me. Your Wii Remote should have shut off. If you have a GameCube controller, you can plug it in now if you have the 001 model. If you've got the 101 model, you're going to have to use the power and reset button. I have the backwards model. I don't feel like plugging in a GameCube controller, so power button is going to advance you forward. The reset button is going to be your select or your OK button. So press power once, press power twice, press power a third time, press reset. Now as you can see here, we've got the option to take our NAND dump and put it onto an SD card. So go ahead and press the reset button, and you're going to let this go. Just let it load. If you run into factory bad blocks, it is not a big deal. Every flash memory chip has bad blocks. There's no way around it. They come from the factory like that. That is why they are called factory bad blocks. So once this is completely done, we will pick back up. You always want to make sure that you leave this on the SD card. So, nope, see, there we go, 2 factory bad blocks. Not a big deal. It will still verify just fine. We'll still be able to add everything just fine. So, alright, I'm going to go ahead and stop this, and we will pick back up once this is completely done, and go from there. Alright, so after we are done, it should show verify succeeded, hit any button to exit. So we'll go ahead, press the power button until you get over here, and then press the reset button. Then press the reset button once more, bring us back to the Wii main menu. Alright, so now we can take the SD card out. Give me a second here. I gotta reach over to my docking station and plug it back in. And hope that this one has issues. It's an all-in-one docking station that I think I got off eBay, and it works really well for IDE and SATA. However, it always gives me a write protected error on the SD card. I don't know why. So, alright, so we have all this. Whoops. Why is this not letting me? Huh. Okay, well, we don't need to create a new folder right now. I'm sure it's going back to the write protected crap, so we'll just... Yep. Give me a second here. I gotta unplug it, plug it back in. And now it's not recognizing it. That's why I hate this thing. It works really well for certain things, but as far as SD cards go, it's kind of junky sometimes. Yep, okay, so now we can create a folder. New folder. Do not, whoops, can't type today. Do not delete. So installer will put in there, keys, NAND, put that in there. So now what you're going to want to do is get the mod pack 4.3U, drag and drop all this over. We're going to close out of this. That way, like I said in the very beginning of the video, that AMCAP program only lets me record 15 minutes at a time because it's the demo. Alright, so here's what it looks like now. So we can now go ahead and remove the SD, place it back into the Wii, launch AMCAP again. Alrighty. Homebrew channel, start. Alright, so we got the multi-mod manager. I did a video on this a while ago. It's pretty easy to use. If, you know, you need to see a video. So now we're going to come down to WAD manager. Here's all the WADs you're going to be installing. So if you go ahead and press plus, you can mark for batch install, but right now we want to install every WAD that we have here, so go ahead and press 1. We have 36, and press A, and it will start to install them. Now this will take a little bit of time, so I am going to go ahead and stop the video once more. We'll pick back up right where this leaves off. Alright, so for whatever reason I forgot to check the record cursor part on the last portion of the video, so I do apologize for that, but pretty straightforward on what you got to do. So launch AMCAP again. So press any button to continue. So now we can go ahead, exit out of that, exit out of that. Home button will bring you back to the menu. Alright, so depending on what controller you have here, mine is the non-motion plus, so we can go ahead, launch the preloader mod, which everybody should do this. You need preloader. If your system bricks for whatever reason, this is the back door to get into it. So please install it. Don't skip over it. Alright, so it's going to wait a couple seconds, and then it will exit back to the loader, and then we can go ahead and power off the system. Now you got to be really quick about this. Press the power button again, and then press and hold the reset button. It'll bring us here. So, system menu hacks, region free everything, block disk updates, region free, region free. Let's see what else we need to go to. Region free channels. I love to select this one. Then you don't have to auto, or you don't have to press A yourself. Press A. Now, if you want to move the disk channel, you can go ahead and enable that. I never do. I prefer not to. So. Block online updates. Okay, preloader is now set up. Boot back into the system menu. And just like that, it auto presses it for you. So there we have some stuff. Take the SD card out, put it back into your PC. Now, I might have to do this a couple times because mine is stupid. Yep. Okay. So now you can install the app pack. App pack goes in the apps folder. Oops. Okay. So now you can either take the time and add stuff yourself, or you can hopefully let the channel installer do it for you. Generally, it will. Come back here. That's where you're going to put your ROMs at. If you want to go ahead and do that now, you can. As far as the Gen Plus, we already installed that one. Doesn't seem to work right from the homebrew browser. I'm not even going to do a video on that because it hardly ever works anymore, but all the rest of these we have channel installers for, so go ahead and put your ROMs in now if you'd like. Otherwise you can wait. I'm not going to be doing it on the video just because I'm showing you right now what to do. Just drop them in the ROMs folder. As far as Virtual Boy Advance, that's going to play all Game Boy games, your Game Boy Color, or regular Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance. If you want other emulators, you can get them from the homebrew browser. Otherwise, Google is your friend. Just make sure you put them in the apps folder, and they have these three things at the very least. So forwarders, you can find that there's, I believe, Master Shoes was a really good forwarder, non-animated forwarder. I'll show you what that is here in a moment. So all that's on there. We can now go ahead, pull the SD card back out of the computer, put it into the Wii, launch, AMCAP again. So animated is like this right here, the Sega one. Animated. It it moves. Everything here is animated except for really, I guess, configured USB loader is, but so now we're going to go ahead and go to the homebrew channel once more. Start. So now we have all this other stuff. Hop in here really quick. This will allow you to play DVDs. Normal install. Exit. Alright, so FCE Ultra. This is going to be your Nintendo emulator. Channel installer, this is the forwarder. This will just get installed to your main screen. Install. Come over. Super Nintendo. I also, in this, I did include the M-Player CE. There is not a forwarder for that, I don't believe. I didn't pay attention, I guess. Oh, there might be. Actually, I think there is, now that I think about it. But I did include that, because it seems to work a little better with DVD playback. But WiiMC also works as well, so I left that on there. And if you'd like to free up some space on your home screen, like the photo channel, the news channel, the weather channel, I do have a video on how to remove that. So WiiMC. And then there's also videos on how to, add game cheats. Go back to the main screen, exit system menu. How to install game cheats. I have other videos on how to install GameCube games to a flash drive, Wii games to a flash drive, so go check those videos out. As of right now, that is all. That's really all that you need to do. We've installed everything. We've made a backup. Installed preloader. Now with these, I usually go in and I move this, and configurable USB loader, I move both of those to the SD card, just in case anybody needs them. The backup homebrew channel is definitely something you want to have. Configurable USB loader, I use it occasionally when certain things don't boot with USB loader GX, but hardly ever do I have an issue. It plays damn near all your games, so once you have ROMs in, it'll launch. You can launch these and it'll bring you right into the emulator. Now obviously I have no ROMs here, so one thing you want to make sure of while you're in here, if you come in here to choose a game, don't press up one level, because then you're going to get lost. So keep it on ROMs. Try to anyway. Alright, so for those of you with a non-backwards Nintendo Wii, you are done. Your Wii is completely modded. It's ready to go. We've gone through everything. Those with a backwards compatible Wii, the RVL-001 models, if you plan on installing GameCube games to a flash drive or external hard drive, then you want to continue. Otherwise, the rest of you guys are done. There is no option to play GameCube games on the RVL 101 models because there's no GameCube ports. Oh, look, no write protection either. Okay, so go into WADs, open up the file with the dias-mias or dias-mias, however you want to pronounce it, WADs. I don't know why Quad Force is in here. I honestly have no idea what that even does, but the person who taught me all of this way back in the day said to include it, so we're including it, so that is in there. I am actually going to leave this up. It's been a while since I've had to look at these, so that way we know what to look for on the SD card, or on the Wii when we're installing them, so. Alright, take it out, put it back in the Wii. And I'm going to minimize this, make it a little smaller here so I can still see. Alright, so now we are going to launch the homebrew channel. Come back over to Multi-Mod Manager. Head on down to WAD Manager. Alright, so I was talking earlier about how to mark for batch install. We're going to need that here. So we need the BCNUS. And what's the other one? CIOS 249. Alright, so 249. Oops, wrong one. 250. Dias-mias, dias-mias, however you want to pronounce it. The DMLR. And then alright, so you should have 8 files marked. Press A. And after this, we are done. So see my other videos. I have a lot of videos on my channel, so you might have to sort through a little bit, but quite a bit of content for the Wii, as far as, you know, making your own themes, installing Wii games, installing GameCube games, installing cheats. I honestly don't even know what else I have on there. It's been quite a while since I've been uploading to this channel, but see about starting again, getting some stuff done. So after this, you can choose any program you want to run the GameCube games. Personally, I prefer USB Loader GX. Now obviously I'm not going to have, actually I do have a flash drive that's already done. So hit B to cancel. So switching to channel list mode. Let me exit out of this really quick just because I can throw in a flash drive real quick and kind of show you. Alright, so if your Wii is laying down horizontally, it goes in the bottom port. So if your Wii is standing up, it's the leftmost port. These are Wii games. You won't see any GameCube games on here because I don't sell these with GameCube games unless I have a GameCube controller to go with it, or the person plans on buying a GameCube controller. And it does take a little bit for it to load up, so. Huh, unless for some reason this just froze up. Not really sure. Yep, it froze up. Well, that doesn't ever happen, so just go ahead and turn it off. Yeah, I'm not sure why it did that. These are some new USB devices, so maybe these USBs don't work. I'm using the cheap Walmart On brand. It's a 64 gigabyte. It's got the WBFS folder on it though, so I'm not entirely sure why it's doing that. I'm really hoping that it works because I went and bought 3 of these, and if not, I'll just have to use them for something else. System menu, initialize, initialize. Okay, there we go. So now we're going to come up here and, whoops. So there we go. That shows you exactly what you need to do. I don't know why it froze. Maybe it was because I plugged it in while it was the system was still on. But good to know that these cheap On brand work. So that is the entire video. Kind of went on a little bit longer just to show this, even though this isn't a different video. I just want to have everything kind of grouped together. So once this is uploaded, I will have every link that you need. If you have any questions whatsoever, comment on the video. I'm trying to check it more and more. Like I said, I haven't been active for a while, but I'm going to see about getting that changed, get some more stuff up. And yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, like I said, let me know. So have a good one. Thanks for watching.